I've been talking to myself a lot recently. Something that I didn't realize was actually such a beneficial part to my life when I was originally losing weight, because it was something that just came natural to me. I used to just be on the treadmill or go outside for a run and just be like, shut the fuck up, Colin, you could do this shit, like in my head. But I could hear the voice and I could hear myself actually believing in myself. And today, that voice finally came back. And I did like a whole hour and a half of just random bullshit ass cardio because I kept telling myself it's not enough and you're more than that. I recently just got out of the DoorDash cycle of despair. And that was one thing that I just didn't have. I had the food noise, but I didn't have the voice in my brain that was telling me, like, yo, you're being a fat ass for getting DoorDash like 3 days out of the week. You are your biggest critic, but you can also be your biggest motivator. When you start switching the shit that you say in your brain towards yourself, you'll realize that, like, damn, you can really push yourself without having to pay somebody hundreds of fucking dollars to push you. The thoughts you have in your brain are always gonna win. So why not switch that shit to just some positive thinking for yourself? Instead of, oh, I'm a fat bitch, I'm stuck in the DoorDash cycle. I was like, damn, I used to actually look sexy. And now it's literally been 8 days. No DoorDash, 60 minutes to an hour and a half of cardio every single day. And I just feel so locked in, it's actually ridiculous. And all it took was getting consistent and believing in myself. Shit that I already knew. But it's been so long that sometimes you just forget the things that actually made your life positive. So if you've fallen off the wagon, maybe you're struggling a little bit with your mentality, think back to when you were truly locked in and then be like, damn, what was I thinking then? What was I feeling towards myself then? And try to just replicate that. Because now I know it's literally just me versus me. It's everything in my brain and then what I put out as my actions towards my life. And I always say this shit too, but it took me 14 months to lose 110 pounds. And I promise you that if you just take the time for yourself and get a little uncomfortable with the things you've been doing and change your fucking life, things will change for the better. 14 months is not that long, especially when it means that you can live a life that is healthy and way better than what you were living before. I can say for 100% fact that I am in a better position after changing my life and believing in myself than I was whenever I was a fat bitch and complaining about everything and just being a fat ass. So instead of listening to what everyone has to say about your life, maybe listen to what you have to say about yourself and then see how far that will take you.